The Philippine-Misereor Partnership Incorporated, or Pmpi, is a network of people's organizations, non-government organizations, church and faith-based groups, and Misereor, the overseas development agency of the Catholic Church in Germany, based in Aachen, Germany. It is the result of a series of consultations among organizations supported by Misereor, which discussed a model of cooperation, coordination, and partnership between these Philippine social development organizations and Misereor. The Pmpi envisions a Philippine society that is humane, equitable, and sustainable, that promotes holistic development and full realization of human rights, that is animated by an empowered citizenry where diversity of cultures, religions, and beliefs are valued, and where justice, peace, love, and integrity of creation reign supreme. In its work for integral human development and social transformation, the Pmpi commits to facilitate dialogue, exchange of expertise and experiences, and collective action among Pmpi member organizations in addressing common development issues and concerns. The Pmpi shall endeavor to achieve the following end results: a development framework and agenda that unites the Pmpi and propels it to act collectively. Member clusters that collectively act to address common development issues and concerns in their respective areas. And a broad resource network providing relevant support to its members. There are 15 regional clusters, 6 from Luzon, 4 from Visayas, and 5 from Mindanao. The Priority Development Agenda focuses on poverty reduction, ecological environmental protection, advocacy for good democratic governance, promotion of justice and peace, promotion and protection of human and socio-economic, political, cultural rights, enhancement of family life, and gender equality. In 1999, the first national consultation was held in Bayview Hotel, Manila. Dubbed as Misereor Philippine Program Plan Workshop, the consultation was attended by 21 participants with representatives from NASA and Code NGO providing the secretariat work. The workshop ended with Dr. Joseph Sayer of Misereor gratefully acknowledging the opportunity to strengthen the partnership between Misereor and Philippine Church and NGO PO partners. In 2002, the Philippine-Misereor Partnership was further defined, a national development agenda was agreed upon, an organizational structure was proposed, discussed, and approved. Members of the National Coordinating Committee and co-conveners group were elected, and the National Secretariat was formed. The succeeding year, the first Pmpi National Assembly was held at the Subic Bay International Hotel in SBMA, Olongapo City, wherein the Pmpi was formally established through Resolution No. 1, or NA1-2003. The Assembly passed and approved 14 resolutions. 11 resolutions were related to organizational matters, and 3 were on thematic issues and concerns. A development agenda was approved. The Assembly also welcomed Ms. Anna Dirksmeyer as Misereor's Philippine Desk Officer. On January 20th, 2004, Pmpi was registered with the Government Securities and Exchange Commission. At the February 2004 5th NCC meeting, the NCC agreed to engage a national anti-mining advocacy campaign in response to the need of the clusters with mining problems in their areas. The Technical Working Group, or TWG, on anti-mining advocacy was formed, the first TWG of Pmpi. In 2006, the National Assembly was convened in Sursolan, Cagayan de Oro City. It is where the PMP identified and agreed to focus on 8 thematic issues or concerns, namely poverty alleviation, peace building, human rights, environment, protection of indigenous peoples' rights, family life and gender, good governance, and globalization. In 2008, the Pmpi bade goodbye to Anna Dirks-Mayer and welcomed Elmer Noe as Misereor's Philippine Desk Officer. In 2009, Ms. Yolanda R. Esquerra assumes the National Coordinator of the flagship program of the network. The AMC project was integrated as part and a major concern of the Pmpi Secretariat. Structure of the partnership. The General Assembly is the highest policy-making body of the Pmpi. It is composed of representatives of all individual member organizations, and it convenes every 3 years. It is a forum for a continuing dialogue and exchange of learning between and among people's organizations, non-governmental organizations, and church-based groups and organizations. It is an avenue for leadership, confidence building, and forging solidarity grounded on issues and concerns articulated by the poor. The National Coordinating Council is the highest policy-making body of the network when the General Assembly is not in session. It is composed of 1 representative from each cluster, known as the cluster point person. The 3 regional co-conveners, 1 representative from Misereor, Germany, 1 representative from Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, Caritas Pilipinas, and 1 representative from the Episcopal Commission on Social Action, Justice, and Peace of the CBCP. The PMP National Coordinator and the Deputy National Coordinator sit in the NCC as members but have no voting power. The NCC convenes at least twice a year. The Co-Conveners Committee is the executive arm of the National Coordinating Council. It is composed of 5 members, 1 from each regional subdivision of the country, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and 2 ex officio members, 1 from Misereor and another 1 from the CBCP NASA, and the CCC meets at least 4 times a year. Clusters are collective groupings of member organizations based on geographical location and/or area of operations. The clusters are the primary focal points of the partnership. They are autonomous in nature and in operations. It is in the clusters where the particular development agenda appropriate to the context and situation are developed, and where collective actions and decisions are done. It is in the clusters where the particular sectors are engaged to contribute to the overall development agenda, national resolutions, and agreements of the partnership. The primacy of the clusters in this regard shall be respected. The Secretariat is the service arm of the partnership. It ensures coordination and communication between and among partner organizations and between Misereor and the partner organizations. It assists the co-conveners and the NCC in the disposal of its duties and functions. The Technical Working Group is an ad hoc body formed by the National Coordinating Council. It is a special body that provides support to PMP in terms of conceptualization, innovation, analysis of contingent and strategic issues and concerns deemed critically relevant to PMPI. Thematic concerns. Anti-mining campaign. PMPI is engaged in a national anti-mining advocacy and campaign in response to the need of the clusters and its partner communities who are confronted and adversely affected by the onslaught of mining brought about by the aggressive promotion and revitalization of the mining industry. The anti-mining campaign promotes social awareness on the irreversible impact of mining to the environment and its social and cultural cost. Moreover, the network believes that the way large-scale corporate mining is being done today in the country actually runs counter to the claims of responsible mining. Climate change and disaster risk reduction. Pmpi hopes to develop partners' capacities and preparedness in responding and managing the impact of disasters and climate change. It strives to develop an effective mechanism and structure to respond to disaster and calamities. Peace building. Pmpi seeks to develop a holistic peace-building framework that can bring about an equitable and sustainable peace in the community and society. Its members and partner communities shall support the ongoing peace talks and learn community-based peace-building skills related to managing armed conflict. Sustainable agriculture. Pmpi shall advocate and support the adoption of sustainable agriculture to attain food sovereignty, farmers' empowerment, and ecological balance towards a practice of sufficient and sustainable lifestyle.